I'm at a high school orientation. I've got a high schooler who's going to be starting her freshman year in August soon. And I was interested to see what the new cell phone policy was going to be. If you're not familiar, the Texas legislature passed a law, that says that it is illegal or it is not allowed for students to use a wireless communication device on school property. But they left it up to the districts how to implement that. And I was interested to see what that policy was going to be. And frankly, on August 2nd, they just don't know. In Northeast ISD, where we are located, the Board of Trustees is going to meet and decide on the cell phone policy, try to make it comply with that new Texas-wide law that students can't use cell phones on school property, and then they're going to figure it out from there. But as of the first week of school, that's the first day of school, is August 11th, they're not going to have any cell phone policy in place that complies with that Texas-wide law. But I will tell you that it is generally bad policy when you don't know how to deal with something like kids using cell phones in school, that you just make it illegal or make it wrong or ban it. It never works, and it always causes unintended consequences that are harmful and sometimes long-time harmful to students and to people in general. So you're going to have these kids who can't use cell phones, so you're going to have probably somebody that has a bright future ahead of them, and what are you going to do? You're going to suspend them, give it a permanent academic record. There's just no good way to enforce this policy in a way that's not going to harm people. And what were they trying to prevent, really? They used to have it, and the policy was in Northeast ISD that it was up to the teacher to enforce the policy. And I think that was probably a better way to go, but instead they've passed this statewide law, and now they've got to figure it out, and they still haven't done that, even though school is starting in just a couple weeks.